What's up, everybody? I'm Hope.
And I'm Kadero.
And welcome to H&K Chronicles.
A podcast by your favorite couple, Every Day with H&K.
We hope you're inspired by our love and our laughter.
And whatever conversations come from this.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
It is H&K Chronicles, and I am your host, Hope. And this is my sexy co-host,
Kadero.
Oh. Okay.
Hey.
We just want to give a huge shout out to H&K Nation.
H&K Nation.
Y'all already know what's
happening.
Y'all already know what's
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry. Can we do that again?
Guys,
Can we do that again?
I can't even.
Because H&K deserves the best.
Okay.
H&K Nation deserves the best. So just say that all over again.
Okay. All right. Huge shout out to H&K Nation.
H&K Nation. Hey.
Guys. I seriously
H&K Nation
right now.
Hey! H&K Nation deserves the best, man.
Anyways, as you guys see,
mm-hmm.
you guys are making this happen. We have had request after request about starting a podcast. If you have tuned into our first podcast, you can see that we have upgraded.
We upgraded.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gave those badges on Instagram Live. So we are able to purchase actual equipment to make us sound better for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we are just so excited about that. And let me say this too.
What?
If you guys are watching, like visually see me pointing to you right now, that means that y'all are our homies. Y'all are our patrons on Patreon, and we are so excited. So you can see if I'm strangling him or, kissing him or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We throwing out love. We throwing out love.
But definitely, guys, if you're not following us, man, on Patreon, make sure you check us out, man. Keep supporting us and what we're trying to do. We just, Every Day with H&K, we just inspiring healthy relationships through love and laughter.
Love and laughter. That's it.
This is just another form of doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
In this podcast.
Okay, so let's get into it,
Let's get into it.
Okay, so
Another
last episode,
baby.
this is kind of like a part 2, maybe, right? Kind of?
Kind of.
We mentioned it in last episode that we'd be talking about it this episode.
Yeah.
So we are choosing to go back.
Back in time.
Oh, yeah. To Homecoming, ladies and gentlemen.
Homecoming Dance 2001, baby.
Homecoming, ladies and gentlemen. We talked briefly about it on our first episode, but we're just going to dig a little deeper on this podcast.
Dig a little deeper.
That's what I'm saying. We always do. So, I'm not going to keep y'all waiting.
Let me just say this.
Oh, okay. What?
Homecoming was the night Hope
Here we go.
knew I was going to be her husband. It was it. She fell in love that night. I'm going to just tell you that.
Yep.
Me, on the other hand, wasn't too sure yet, but Hope fell in love that night. And Homecoming was the start of something special between us. We broke up afterwards.
Okay.
But
guys,
Homecoming was the foundation.
Here we go. This is what I'm saying. When you want the truth, just listen to my voice. Follow my voice, because he will lead you astray. I did not fall in love, but
she had a good time.
You had a good time.
I left
You left with a smile on your face.
I left a drop of love in your heart.
Love
was in your face.
Who are you? Let's get to the details.
Let's get to the details.
Cut the crap. Let's get to the details.
The
malarkey. Okay, so Homecoming. Kadero.
Yeah. We
briefly touched on this, but we ended up going on our last episode. We ended up going to Homecoming because you, as you said, quote unquote, saved the day.
I saved the day. As y'all remember, Hope was on the bus loop. She was looking out like a little lost puppy, and I saved the day.
First of all,
she was a woman in distress.
Okay.
She was a woman in distress, and Kadero was there to be a good friend that he was and still is, to save the day. And I took that girl to Homecoming.
I am going to drop a little gem right now and put it out there. Pick your battles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to get into it with him right now because it's not worth it. So pick your battles. I was not like a little lost puppy. I did not need saving. But anywho, that conversation and however you say it happened, it led us to this night. Homecoming. You know what I'm saying?
You was looking good at Homecoming, speaking of that.
Talk slow.
You was looking good. Hope wore this little black dress. It was longer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it was church-like because
Hope was a holy roller. Hope was a holy roller, man.
I was just honestly brought up that, I had to cover certain areas. Yeah. I was pushing it with the spaghetti straps,
straps.
I had spaghetti straps, and to me, that was a big deal at the age of 15.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
showed your little figure.
I showed a little shoulder that day.
Figure, huh?
But anyways, okay. Well, so yes, I had on a black dress. It actually was crushed velvet,
which was velvet. Yeah, it was
very interesting, and
so
it had.
Okay.
It had like a little leopard imprint.
Print. That's what I thought. I remember that leopard imprint.
It was classy. It was classy.
Yeah.
Okay. But what wasn't classy?
See, hold on, because you about to go to my suit, ain't you? But you just said your dress was crushed velvet.
What's wrong with that?
And mine wasn't classy? What are we coming to America?
Crushed velvet was in back in 2001. I'm just saying, it was classy.
My outfit
we have
was
pictures.
Smooth. Like Steve Harvey himself would have appreciated.
This is what I'm saying. This was Steve
outfit.
Harvey back in the 90s. You remember when Steve Harvey used to wear them big box suits? Okay, it was nothing tailored. Suits. It was just you bought it. You didn't even take it to get tailored.
This place is not even open anymore. Cloverleaf, for my folks who are from Richmond, Virginia, y'all remember Cloverleaf Mall had this little spot called Dr. M's, man. Dr. M's was
First of all, if it has doctor in the beginning of the name.
Dr. M's. He was the doctor of
he's
suits,
the doctor of
man.
suits.
He knew how, and what the greatest thing about Dr. M's was you paid one price. It was like $100. It was like $120, right?
For every suit that was in the store.
Almost every suit. It was depending on the suit, but whatever the amount.
Trust that there.
Whatever the amount of the suit was, you paid that one price, and you got the suit. You got a shirt. You got a belt. You got some shoes. You got a tie.
Okay.
Everything came with just that one price. I think that suit. I paid like $120, and I got all that.
You sure you didn't just pay $20?
You got jokes.
I got facts.
I looked smooth in that joint.
I
looked smooth. It was
but
I did the white. It was like the black and white checkered, man. I was like smooth criminal.
That's what I'm saying, though. You did look like a smooth criminal, but I'm asking because your suit to me was 3 sizes too big. Maybe Were you waiting to grow into it? Or, what happened? Why did you choose to go?
That was the style back then. Don't act like we weren't all, dudes wasn't all wearing the big suits. Nobody was in the slim fits back then. Nobody was in the slim fits. Think about it. Nobody was in the slim fits.
But I think we were just in the fits. We were just in the regular sizes. You chose to go 2 to 3 sizes
we all had
too big.
2 to 3 sizes too
I don't know why. But we're moving on from the suits. We have pictures. For those watching on Patreon, you will be able to definitely see these images because they're a little unpleasant. So let's talk about this. Okay, so we know what we're wearing. So, of course we weren't driving.
We were not driving. So somebody had to take us to the place. My sister actually took us.
And she had was it her boyfriend or just a friend?
It was a friend at the time. Okay. She had a little
I remember actually what you looked like.
Oh,
she was actually going on a date that night?
Wasn't she? I thought she was.
I don't know.
That's neither here nor there. I ain't gonna put my sister out there like that. But she, we went to your house to come pick you up for the dance. Did I have a corsage? That's homecoming. Maybe not. Maybe I had some flowers. So didn't I have some flowers for you?
I honestly don't remember. I know prom you did. I don't remember homecoming.
Matter of fact, I even brought you some flowers and in the middle of the night dropped them off one time. See, this is down the line. This is
we'll cover that later. Yes, because
that may not be a time, but it was also I'm dropping that gym now later, man. I surprised her one day. I think I went to one of my pastor's
wedding. Yep.
And he gave us the flowers. And I
Are you sure you didn't just take the flowers off?
I was part of the cleanup committee. And
so you just cleaned up the flowers.
I took the flowers, and on my way home, I stopped by Hope's little spot.
Guys, I was honestly creeped out.
Knocked on the back door,
No, I was creeped out. You knocked on my window first.
Didn't I call?
No, I don't even think I had a cell phone at that time. Did. You knocked on my window. Yeah. I was freaked out because I said, who is knocking on my window? I lived on the first floor in my parents' home. And I was a little freaked out. And then I opened the blinds and I saw this young man standing at the window.
With these white, like, they was
Calla
calla
lilies.
lilies.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Calla lilies.
And so then I finally went down. We had another level that I went down to, and I opened up the French doors, and then we had a little moment,
little
then
kiss, you know
I was scared out of my mind though because my mom was asleep, and Mama didn't play. And so when she woke up, came downstairs, and saw that I had flowers that appeared in the middle of the night, she was a bit confused.
Oh no.
But at the same time, I think you won her heart with that one because she thought it was sweet.
See?
So we digress. Let's go back to homecoming.
We went to Hope House, right? This is homecoming now, not prom now. This is just homecoming. So, and she's in the 10th grade, so she went. Did you go to your 9th grade?
I did not go to my 9th grade.
Then that makes a little more sense. But her entire family seemed like it was there.
Squad.
Man. I walked in the house and it was like
grandma, aunties, grandpa, uncles, cousins. Everybody
was there. And I'm like, wow, yo.
We do it big.
It was crazy. But,
Paparazzi.
I was smooth with it. I'm a family man anyway, so I got along with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
You're
no
a
thing but a
family
chicken wing. I'm a family man.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, got Hope, and that was cool and all. And then we drove to my house.
Yep.
So that my family could see Hope, and it was just my mom and dad. Nothing crazy.
And your dog.
And my dog.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Jack.
in peace, Jack.
All right.
Yes, I do remember entering your home, and I remember right as soon as I walked in the door, I was hit with flashes by your parents. They were taking photos.
They was the paparazzi.
They were the paparazzi as well.
That's true.
It was a little overwhelming walking in there. The dog started barking because he heard the doorbell. The flashes was going off. It was a lot going on.
Yeah.
But then, this is what takes the cake here. Okay, so your mom...
Because you had them them spaghetti straps
I
on.
had those spaghetti straps on, which to my mother, it was totally fine. It was a little risky, but hey, I was getting older. I was 15. I went to your house, and your mom said, "Ooh," I'm paraphrasing because I really don't remember, but it was something to this effect. "It's going to be a little chilly tonight. You should probably put something on those arms." So I'm thinking, okay, and kind of you want to get in nice with the mom, let her know, you cool people.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, what you got? So we go upstairs into her closet. She has all these shawls.
Did she have a lot of shawls?
Shawls, ladies and gentlemen, shawls. But she brought out this one shawl.
And it was crushed velvet, just like your dress, so it matched.
But this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. It had Jesus
written all over.
The
blood of Jesus
shawl.
was over.
Guys, it was this black with
Jesus,
gold writing
Jesus
that
the
said
offense.
Jesus on the shawl. So, ladies and gentlemen, me, Kadero, and Jesus went to this homecoming dance together. So
where was the shawl during the dance?
We went to the lower commons, and there was
Oh,
just
that's
big
where
tables
the
that
tables
everybody
where
just
everybody
laid
put
there.
stuff on.
You weren't
Okay.
worried about people stealing your stuff back then,
Back
so you
then,
just
didn't
laid
matter.
everything
That's
down
true.
on the
Okay.
tables.
Digress.
Yes, but I couldn't tell her no. You know what I'm saying? Like, the woman offered me a shawl, so I just accepted the shawl.
And we that was good though, like, cause we took pictures there and that was fine.
Yeah.
Then we went to dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner
Let's
was dope.
talk about dinner.
All right,
was it dope? You said it was dope?
It was dope for me because
let's talk about dinner.
Here I am, a 14-year-old grown boy, and I wanted to eat, so I took her to a buffet.
A buffet, ladies and gentlemen, a buffet. A buffet. A buffet.
And not just any buffet. I took her to this place called Sino American. So it's one of those
buffet.
Chinese buffets that also have a little bit of American food.
Guys, I can't.
So good to me. I
can't.
enjoyed it.
Did you?
But
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
You may not have.
You want to know why? You want to know why I didn't enjoy it, Kadero? Do you want to know why?
Why didn't you do?
Guys, I was totally fine with shrimp. Somehow, I'm eating my shrimp in peace.
Was it regular shrimp or like fried
This was
shrimp?
regular shrimp.
So you used to eat regular shrimp?
I used to eat regular shrimp.
You should just eat it again then to make sure.
Let me tell my story.
To this day, she still don't eat it.
I still don't eat it because you have ruined me. And we're sitting at dinner, ladies and gentlemen. And Kadero tells me, I don't know why he chose to say this. I don't know
I
what
was
prompted
young.
him
I was not
to tell me
smart at
this.
the time. I was trying to impress you, but I didn't.
With facts. He was
With
trying
facts.
to impress me with facts
With my intelligence.
that was not welcomed. So he looks at my plate and he says, "Hey, you know that black stuff right there in the shrimp? You know that's their poop, right?" Crickets. I was automatically disgusted, pushed the plate away. I haven't touched shrimp to this day unless it's popcorn covered and I can't see the poop or whatever is going on.
I think it's just the vein.
Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, I just don't think that while I was eating,
we should try shrimp another day.
I just don't think that you should have said that.
You're right.
On the first
I
date.
apologize. See,
it's okay.
Dropping the gem, fellas. Know when you should apologize.
But let's talk about dinner because.
Yeah, let's talk about dinner because while she says I like ruined her shrimp. Mm-hmm. Hope ruined the special moment of me and her being together at dinner and me getting to know her.
How?
Because I went to dinner with Destiny's Child or Charlie's Angels or whatever 3 you want. Hope showed up with 2 of her girlfriends.
I did. You want to know why?
What
you want to know why?
Here? Why am I eating dinner with 2, 3? Actually, when I think back, it's kind of cool though, because that means I was a G. I had 3 women.
First of all, you did not have 3 women. You were accompanied by 3 ladies. And the reason you were accompanied was because I didn't know you and I needed backup. If anything went left, I had my friends there. And if you turned out to be crazy as a bat,
that's true.
I was protected.
But what would I have done? Like, I was 14. What was I really doing, dude?
Ask nowadays what some
nowadays is a little different though. It's crazy nowadays.
They're getting exposed nowadays, but you could have been just as interesting back then in the day.
I hear you.
So yes, I did show up with 2 of my girlfriends, but we still talk to this day. Everybody's happy, right?
Who paid for that then? Did I pay?
This is the question I need answers to because
I think I paid. I feel like my dad gave me enough money to pay, and because I knew he was going to casino, I knew how much the buffet was. I think like dinner was like $12.95 back then. I was only paying like $30 for dinner. I think I paid for that dinner.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you because I don't remember, but
I know your girlfriends pay for them.
Yeah, I think we all had our own just in case.
Yeah, but I paid just because I'm a gentleman.
Okay.
And I took care of that. You know?
Yeah.
Even though it was my daddy's money.
Yeah, you handled it, bro.
I handled it. You didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
All right?
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, like, for first dates, who do you think, and it's different because we was 14, 15, like.
Mm-hmm. But you're talking about if we grown.
If we grown, who should pay for the first date? What do you think?
That's a good question. I think that if I was dating now, like I would always expect to pay my own meal. I wouldn't expect them to pay on the first date, especially like if it's just really casual, really just kind of friends going out. Because remember, I would want to be your friend first. So if we're just kind of like friends and we're going out, I'm cool with paying with my own meal. Now, if we establish that we exclusively date, I think we should take turns. But I think that you should probably kick it off.
Yeah.
You know,
kick it off.
Kick off the.
I think especially if as a man, like if you asking a lady out, I think it's only right to you pay for the meal.
Yeah.
You know, be a gentleman, show some chivalry, and
but
pay for the meal. And
is...
don't expect anything in return either.
Ooh, that's a word. Because what I don't like though is the females that always ask, "Oh yeah, we should go to eat." Y'all always asking, and then y'all always expecting for somebody else to pay for it. Like y'all just trying to get meals.
And don't be trying to take me to some steakhouse. I'm like, you go to the steakhouse. I've been want to try it, then you don't want to pay, even though I'm gonna always be ready.
I think everybody
stay ready. You got to get ready.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody should just always be ready. But I think that as a man, if you ask a woman out, you should definitely pay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, we digress.
Moving on, we digress.
Now we at the dance, man. You know the dance is cool. It's hopping. We having a good time. However, I forgot about this. Now, you remember from our first episode, we talked about this young man that was kind of stalking Hope, and I saved her from him for the dance. Well, in that time span, Hope had also been involved with another young man that liked her.
Involved?
I don't know what your relationship was. Because we weren't dating yet. We were going to the homecoming as friends. I want to say y'all got involved, but you kept your word of going with me because you already said you was going with me because you liked me. You really wanted to go with me. That's what that was. But I felt like there was something there. But homeboy was at the dance following us. Every time we was dancing, I could see Ali looking, and in the corner of my eyes, like I felt something looking at me all the time.
We would look out the corner of our eye.
And he behind a pillar just looking. Like, yo!
That's what he was. He was looking.
He was lurking.
Literally lurking.
So it was
that was
awkward.
It was awkward. It was a lot going on, and it was an ongoing joke because my girlfriend that went to dinner with us that night, she knew, and she'd be like, "Hope, look," and I'm like, and then there you go. You know what I'm saying? Just lurking. Lurking. It was a little uncomfortable. It was awkward. It was weird. But you know what else was awkward?
Yeah.
When we took pictures that night.
That was awkward.
Because.
But y'all gotta understand, we were just friends and we really didn't know each other.
That's what I'm saying. And the photographer was like, "Okay, wrap your hair around your waist."
You know
how they
the prom pose.
The prom pose, and we didn't really want to touch each other like talking about, and it just got awkward.
But look, when we did touch each other, it must have opened a portal of love and lust. Because when we got back on that dance floor,
he couldn't keep his hands off of me.
And she was throwing whatever she thought she had on me.
First of all, you're not gonna talk about my donk, okay? I got a donk for sure. In my mind, I got one. I
love every piece of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, but the song came on. This is now.
First of all,
you go back and we think about it.
Why was the song being played at
our homecoming dance and we was 14?
Wake up. Let's make love tonight. That was the song, y'all. Get up. 'Cause you do it right.
Sexual healing, everybody.
Why was that played? Why was that played?
And Hope, I wrapped my arms, and I was from behind. I wrapped my arms, and we was two-stepping, but every two-step she would throw that booty out a little bit, throw it the other way. We just go in this little circle.
He would catch it too.
And that became my song, man. Sexual healing to this day.
To this day, I still throw it.
That's our song. That's our song. We didn't use it for our wedding, but
we didn't.
That is like when people say, "What's our song? What's your song?" Besides our first dance song.
That's when he knew I was.
That's our song.
That's when he experienced.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
I just thought you was a sweet girl. You smelled good.
That's what I'm saying.
And I didn't know what I was gonna get from it. So
nothing. You wasn't getting nothing from nothing.
Facts, she was. Because that was not. If the person picking us up, we wasn't going anywhere alone.
That's what I'm saying.
So
yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about after homecoming. Because
most post homecomings and stuff are usually simple, but mine was a little more
different. I thought I was going straight home, but to my surprise, I wasn't.
But it's because my mom's a sweetheart. She's a sweet woman, you know.
Your mom is very sweet.
She's a sweet woman, and when you got in the car, she said, "Y'all baby's hungry. Y'all want like some dessert or something?"
Mm-hmm. That was very sweet.
And we went to Friendly's.
Y'all remember Friendly's?
Y'all remember Friendly's?
I love
Friendly's, man.
It was always such a happy place. Friendly's. The name fits. I hope so. Their Sundays were great.
Yeah. So we went to Friendly's and got some ice cream.
But and that was lovely,
and
babe. But that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah. So what also happened was by the time we let out, what time was it? It was like 10?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. My cousin who lived with us had to get off of work, and she didn't drive, so
I was taken away to Target to pick her up. We were sitting in the car. It was awkward. Carol's mother was up front. We had our ice cream. I'm just sitting in the back like this, swinging my legs, not sure when's this cousin getting off of work.
Why were you swinging your legs?
Because I felt like a child at that moment. I was swinging my legs, waiting. Who is this cousin? Who am I gonna meet her? I mean, is she great? I don't know who this cousin is, but she seemed like she took a long time to get off of work.
She did take a long time. We went there.
I was hoping that I wasn't going to miss my curfew that my parents gave me.
It was like 11 or 10:30.
I don't remember, but
remember that either.
Yeah, so we waited for Kadero's cousin to get off of work, ladies and gentlemen. And that was how we ended our romantic night.
Our romantic night with a little Friendly's ice cream and a
cream.
pickup of my cousin, and then we dropped Hope off. And I walked into the door.
You did. You were a gentleman.
Did we kiss?
No.
I don't think we kissed.
No.
Did I kiss you at
was
least
a
on the
lady.
cheek? On the cheek or something?
Either the hand or the cheek, probably.
I didn't kiss you on no hand. I wasn't that guy.
You kiss me on my hand now.
I do.
You do. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You my girl. I think I kissed her on the cheek. But at the end of the day, we ended up going steady, as they would say.
Going steady.
From that date.
Yeah, we did.
Hmm. So
it was actually a really fun time.
It was
besides
great
just
time.
being 3 times too big.
And besides your stalkerish boyfriend watching over us the entire time. Lurking over us the whole time. Yes, it was a great time. And it was the start of a great friendship.
It was.
Which blossomed into something else. Because
That's
I want to say you was dating that guy at the time. And
was
then
I dating him?
y'all broke up and you got with me.
I literally
So that's probably why you was considered a Jezebel, and that when we talked about that last time, because you was with him, you got with me, and then some other guy wanted you, and then I got in a fight with him.
No, I don't remember it being that way. I don't remember it being that way. First of all, I will admit that I did date this guy for 2 days, and I am not under exaggerating that number. It was literally for 2 days.
Well,
I think at that point we had broken up for sure, but he was still lurking. Do people still lurk like this nowadays?
I don't know. We too far out of that.
Because I feel like there was a lot of lurkers at our high school. That's just me.
Shout out to Monica High School, home of the Chiefs, baby.
MHS.
Home of the Chiefs. Let's go. Anyway, guys.
That's all we got today.
That's all we got. That was
Homecoming.
fun going down memory lane about homecoming,
It was.
man. Next time we'll get into some
real
stuff.
conversations.
We'll talk about some dating stuff, like for real.
Yeah, this was literally how we met and how it all started. But
Absolutely.
now, get ready for the journey, though, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to be diving into some deeper topics, some deeper subjects, and all of that good stuff. And
so, if you have some topics you would love for us to talk about, leave us a message. Like, we're on this Anchor deal, man. Y'all can leave us messages on there.
Y'all can.
Oh, for sure. So let's talk about it. But if you liked what you heard today, if you loved our first episode, if you loved the second one, and you want to keep riding with us, make sure you subscribe. To H&K Chronicles. Make sure you know every time we drop in every episode.
Yeah.
If you don't follow us already, you better follow Every Day with H&K. We on all social medias, man. Our handle is Every Day with HK. Follow us, man. Like us, comment, let us know, rate us, man. If you got this on Apple, let us know how we doing, man. We're enjoying this. I'm having fun.
We are. This is fun. I feel like a professional radio personnel.
I really do think I can get onto this radio action and do some
H&K After Dark.
H&K After Dark. WHNK Radio. Smooth. We silly.
We're done.
All right, guys. We love you.
Yes.
H&K Nation, we love you.
Bye,
to our
guys.
Patreons, the homies,
Thanks
we love
for watching. Y'all
Take
are
care.
awesome.
Peace.
Bye.